by the common man, for the common man. That right there, my friends, is the slogan for Barstool Sports. The central idea for my speech is that everything that becomes big once started small. The three things that I'm going to touch on are their founder, Dave Portnoy, the company as a whole, Barstool Sports, and their most recent achievement, which I feel is really going to kickstart this company into the next gear. First off, Dave Portnoy. He founded Barstool Sports in 2003. This started as just himself creating fantasy gambling advice in a newsletter, and stories are going around that he would pass these newsletters out at 5 a.m. in the morning around in his home state of Massachusetts. He then started writing blog posts as it became more popular, and because this is what he loved to do. He then started acquiring other companies that were apprised of 2 or 3 bloggers, and he started the online recognition of Barstool Sports. Barstool Sports is a blog that has over 30 full-time bloggers right now. They also have 20 part-time bloggers and over 15 bloggers that have appeared more than once doing specialty pieces. They have over 15 different live internet radio segments. Many of them are the top of the charts, according to Apple's radio station. And their most famous internet radio segment is Part of My Take, which is presented on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They have gotten famous people onto the show, including SportsCenter's own Scott Van Pelt and many current NFL players. And one of the big achievements in 2016 for Barstool Sports was the sale of 51% of the company to the Churning Group. This was heavily regarded by their owner, Dave Portnoy, and he felt that this was very big for them because it would really help them grow their name and have some corporate backing. Now I'm going to talk about their most recent achievement. Their most recent achievement was within the past 2 weeks during Super Bowl week. Barstool was given a sponsored house by Totino's. You would know from the Totino pizza rules. And they paid for everything going up to a week. And luckily, Barstool landed 30 minutes of live airtime from Comedy Central. They were able to be on television for the first time ever, live, doing their rundown, which is given 3 times a week through their internet database. This is what I feel was extremely huge for Barstool Sports, because after the rankings came out, more people watched this live show on Comedy Central, which aired at midnight, more than they watched SportsCenter that week. So, this goes back to my central idea of being that everything that becomes big is started small. And also, they really reflect on their slogan as a company, because they are just like you and I. They watch their sports just like you and I. So, it really is true. You don't work a day in your life if you love what you're doing. So, to Dave Portnoy and Barstool Sports, cheers to you. This is the common man thanking you.